what PETA really stands for. Narrated by PIRALIEN Egregious. People, I am you, only different. Human beings create temporary and arbitrary boundaries to exclude other human beings who are different. Human beings have justified slavery, sexual violence, wars, and child abuse by believing in error that those who are different do not experience suffering or are not worthy of moral consideration. These boundaries have changed throughout history, and we are now horrified to look back on the abuse inflicted on others once classified as outsiders, the extermination of the Jews by the Nazis, the enslavement of Africans by American plantation owners, and the slaughter of Christians for entertainment by Roman centurions. And more. U.S. laws now forbid discrimination based on race, disability, and age, yet just a century ago, human beings classified as different by those with power often face legally sanctioned torture, exploitation, and death. And sadly, some still do in other places around the world. Sometimes those in power claim that juvenile or dark-skinned human beings can't feel pain. Sometimes the powerful claim superiority granted by God. Our society as a whole no longer believes that any human being has the right to enslave, rape, or torture another human being for any reason. Compassionate people accept that all human beings share fundamental rights and celebrate their differences. It's Nemo from Finding Dory. Ethical. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. We are taught the golden rule as young children, and all major religions teach principles of nonviolence and kindness. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." Ethical treatment, the golden rule, must be extended to all living, feeling beings. Mammals, birds, amphibians, reptiles, fish, crustaceans, and even incest. Would we imprison children in cages? Too small for them to move. Do we approve the kidnapping of children or of rape? Will we deliberately infect people with diseases and leave them untreated? Sorry. Where was I? We must abandon the outdated and misguided boundaries associated with the word human, which we use to justify the massacre of billions of living beings. Charles Darwin showed over a century ago that all living, feeling beings stem from the same common ancestors. We all share the desire to live. We all feel pain, joy, grief, pleasure, and fear. We all have worth. Treatment. Animals are not ours to experiment on, eat, wear, use for entertainment, or abuse in any other way. This is what happens when you abuse animals, is me trying to turn the page. It's your fingers get animal poop on them. All beings long for the freedom to live a natural life according to their inherent needs and instincts. While no one can avoid experiencing a certain amount of suffering in life, human beings must stop deliberately inflicting suffering on others for our own selfish desires. We sacrifice nothing when we replace a cheeseburger with a veggie burger, or a leather purse with a fabric one. But when we choose the cheeseburger or the leather purse, feeling beings lose their lives just for our selfish pleasures. We are taught at a young age to discriminate among living, feeling beings. We are fooled into eating the flesh of some beings, ignoring the cries of hunted beings, and petting and cuddling with other beings. We will grow up confused. As adults, most human beings are sickened and saddened when they see living beings being tortured and killed. Yet they purchase and eat animal flesh and wear animal skins without hesitation. We work hard to deceive ourselves and each other in order to maintain the illusion of a meaningful boundary around human beings. The threat of economic collapse, the defined claim of inherent rights, and the stubborn refusal to change behavior, these tired responses to rights for other beings have all been heard and overcome before. Every time a boundary shifts, the suffragists or the abolitionists or the emancipators are at first ridiculed and belittled for their stance on equal consideration, but eventually their lies are exposed and their rights are won for women, children, people of color, Jews, gay people, etc. Let freedom now ring for all living, feeling beings. Animals! We are all animals! We are all animals! Human beings have a few unique capabilities. Many other beings can learn a language, enjoy complex social bonds, sacrifice pleasure for the good of others, recall information, make tools, use their imagination, and dream. Many other living, feeling beings play with their friends, seek intimacy, gossip, and mourn their dead. Some have enormous capabilities beyond our own, such as navigation, endurance, communication, and detection of natural phenomena. Yet we don't fully understand how living beings think or what they think, but dismissing their mental world as less developed, rational, moral, or intelligent than our own world will be clearly erogenous. But regardless of their capabilities, no living, feeling beings deserve abuse. All compassionate people believe that it is wrong to abuse infants and mentally and physically challenged human beings. In the same way, all living, feeling beings, human or otherwise, deserve liberty and respect, not because they share the same characteristics that we admire in humans, but simply because they are living, feeling beings. We share the same evolutionary origins. We inhabit the same earth. We are ruled by the same laws of nature. When it comes to the things that matter, we are all the same. Pledge to stand with PETA today. PETA.org/stand. People for the ethical treatment of animals. PETA.org.